아, 이걸 타고 올라가야 되는구나. 돌아가는 게 아니구나. 가이아 프라임? 근처 같다. 안녕하세요. 송국님.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
아, 귀찮은 놈들 있네.
Need them soon enough.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 안 보여가지고 여기 있다.
I can still get the upper hand.
아, 한 마리가 아니네. 세 마리? 뭔 소리야? 아, 이거? 아직 남았어. 어디지?
stocking up.
위로 올라가야 되나 본데.
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
저거 뭐야? 링크. 아, 두 마리네 또 이거.
Hunt's over. Fight's on.
세 마리. 올라왔네. 아우. 왜 이렇게 아파? 아, 겁나 귀찮게. 뭐야, 나 피했는데. 까지 나타나. 왔지. 와, 죽었어. 아. 물약 좀 먹을걸. 악기님 안녕하세요. 아, 여기서부터야? 아씨. 아, 왜 여기서부터야? 이러면 스토커를 또 다시 잡아야 되는데. 오! 뭐야, 어떻게 이렇게. 아, 왜 떨어졌어. 아. 저거 잡아라. 그렇지.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side. These are helpful. Bitter, though.
걸리네? 전략적으로 해야겠어요. 그냥 무지막지하게 싸우지 말고. 무식하게 싸우지 말고. 두 마리. 세 마리.
There wasn't a warning.
무슨 단계가 안 되지?
Dropped it!
아, 이 잔챙이들이 더 짜증나.
These will keep.
저장하는 데가 없나? 여기서 또 죽으면 처음부터인데. 잠깐만, 무슨 화살부터 좀 챙겨. 이거는 잘
Do they
싸워보자.
think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think it all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
바로 옆에 하나 있고. 몇 마리나 있는 거야? 일로 안 오나? 일로 오면 한 명 꼬실 수 있는데. 아, 저장 있다.
No space. 씨, 걸릴 뻔했어. 저놈 저거 레디저 지나갈 때 제가 저를 꼬셔야겠어요. 너나님님 안녕하세요. 하나 먹고 체력 증가. You alert?
써야 돼. 오염을 걸면은 얘네가 서로 혼동해가지고 지들끼리 싸우거든. 아이. 잘한다. 네, 싸움 붙이는 거예요.
Got one.
이게 내가 올라탈 수 있나? 올라는 못하네. 이제 널 죽여야겠다. 짜증이. 어디로 가는 거야?
Save these for the trail.
붙잡을 수 있는 데가 위로 올라가는 건가?
No haze. Light as well. That thought got dark.
이게 길이 어두워서 안 보여. 여기 있다. 씨, 아니네. 이리로 가는 거 맞나? 내가 지금 좀 뭔가 어거지로 올라가는 느낌인데 이거? 아닌 것 같은데? 뭔가 이 게임은 딱 짚고 올라갈 수 있는 게 여기 있다. 보스다 보스.
Guessing that I'm almost there.
오케네. 나도 번개 내성약을 먹어야 돼. 카운다운 써야 되네. 너덜너덜해져가지고 한 마리가 없어.
Start you've got, guy.
1대1은 쉬워 진짜. 옆에서 주변에서 깔짝거리지만 않아. 오, 데미지다. 오. (39, 40, 40, 40, 40) 39짜리 바꾸면 되겠다. 진짜 게임 소리가 너무 커요? 많이 커요, 게임 소리가? 아. 진작 얘기하지. 아이고. 이 정도면 되겠지? 아, 이제 잘 들려요? 근데 마이크를 좀 멀리 해놨었어요. 일로 가는, 위로 올라가는 건가? 오, 저기 빛이 있다. 빛이 있다. 빛이 있다. 빛이 있다.
Guy's sacrifice. It did this.
이게 뭐예요?
Cracked the
숫자가?
inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before.
To a point. You'll see.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Don't look down.
어,
Don't look
떨어지,
down.
떨어지는 줄 알았어. 여기도 이제 뭔가 비밀을 찾으러 온 거예요. 아, 여기 사다리 있구나.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted.
전대 형님 안녕하세요.
But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours. 19
아이고.
years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth.
가이아라는
The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies.
엘리자베스 소백이 만든
How
지구를
they
살릴
fretted in Meridian as they tried to
뭔가
weave this
인공지능?
woman.
AI?
The crater burned for weeks.
다 죽고
But when it
나서
cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within.
자폭
Over
같은 거 하고
time,
나서
the machines closed
엘리자베스
ranks to
소백이랑
protect it.
똑같은
Useful.
형태의
Soon no one dared
생명을
to come here,
만들어낸 게 얘죠. 에일로이.
except me.
네, 맞아요.
In her message,
얘는
Gaia said we could
기계가
restore
나은
her.
거나 다름없어. 기계가 생명을
After seeing the
만들어냈어.
damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
안녕하세요, 아도라님.
Do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
아, 얘는 뭔가 흑막이 있을 것
It's
같은데.
time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
소통님 안녕하세요. 소통님 간만에 오셨네.
Yes?
I need to get...
그냥 들어가면 되는 것 같은데.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized.
네, 저도 요새 업로드를 조금 뭐냐 바빠가지고 편집이라고 할 것도 없지. 영상 자르기를 못 해가지고 올려야 되는데 꽤 많이 진행했었거든요.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population
Mind your
10.
footing.
오,
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
위에 뭐가 있나?
Vegan Travis, you'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers.
아 아니네 그 왔던
And
길이네.
here we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
동력전지 다
Fifth
모았다.
power cell. They must fit somewhere.
5개 다 모았다. 이제 갑바 만들 수 있다. 이거 못 매달리나? 오씨. 내가 떨어지는 줄 알았네. 뭐 붙잡을 수 있는 게 안 보이냐? 그냥 떨어져도 되나?
Guess that's my way across. It's held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer. Glad that's over.
오! 마스터 강제 전환, 여기 왔던?
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward, I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for...
Elizabeth's
왔다.
room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Elizabeth,
엘리자베트 소백이다.
what is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there.
있었어 홀로그램.
Now, what I signed up for?
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz,
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
애들 남겨놓고 엘리자베트 소백이 어디로 갔네 혼자.
that was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobeck. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed
오,
herself for her
축하드려요.
friends, for the future, for life on Earth.
보너스
Doesn't that
기간도
stir
아닌데
anything in you? The
과감하게
generosity of it.
도전하셨네.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
이 안에 누가 있나? 아무것도 여기 하나 있다. 데이터.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Unson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
There's another section at the back of the crater.
와,
Looks like
저까지
it
올라가야
survived
돼?
the blast.
Because it was armored.
오,
We found
깜짝이야.
the control room.
I'm on my way.
이거 산이 무너지려고 하는 것 같은데?
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke, make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
저기 나가는 길 같고. 그거는 어쩔 수 없어요. 인터넷 속도 때문에 그럴 수도 있고. 다 죽었네.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture!
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Planting atmosphere.
G14시켰구나. 이르베스님 안녕하세요. 헤드파로 이 쓰레기네 이거.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope. The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Sound good?
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
왜 줄을 못 잡어? 왜 못 잡어? 아씨, 여기서부터네. 뭐 있다. 보고프. 꼭 찾구나.
Sound good?
Try not to fall to your death.
또?
The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
잠깐만. 이거 올라갈 수 있잖아. 진짜 뭐야. 왜 자꾸 떨어져. 나 이런. 갇혀버렸네. 죽고 다시 할게요. 아니 왜 줄을 못 잡지?
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
잡았다. 아,
Keep holding, keep holding.
다시 위로 올라가야 되네. 뭐야, 뭐 하는 거야?
You're
깜짝이야.
here.
For a moment,
What?
our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the
이
rest
새끼
of the
왠지
story.
배반자 같아. 배신자.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
하데스.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jew.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
승우님 안녕하세요. 프리미엄 회원이 뭐예요? 유튜브 프리미엄.
What did it want to know about the spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja civil war was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
또 쓰레기였네.
I don't need to
아이고.
hear anything more. The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
마스터 강제전.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere and everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you.
유튜브 프리미엄이요. 월 결제하면은 광고 없이 영상 같은 거 볼 수 있는 거.
I was merely trespassing.
오, 새로운 창이다. 오, 간지나는데. 강력한 무기 발견. 그러면은 이렇게 바뀌었구나.
Task is complete. Yes.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike.
Specifications.
After what happened with
Check it
Duval,
yourself if you
I know he'll
must.
defend the city.
I'll wait.
But
But
the Spire...
I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing? Data has been compiled. Volume too great for
거의 막바지에 와가는 것 같아요.
Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer. Oh.
아, 나 왜 못 잡는 거야? 아, 왜 선이래. 줄을 못 잡는 거야.
tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the
아,
city.
이거 잡는 게 아니구나.
But the Spire.
아, 나 이거 잡고 내려가는 건 줄 알았네. 그냥 그럼 어떻게 내려가야 돼? 우선 가기 전에 고대 무기고 가가지고 동력전지 가지고 고대 무기고가 근데 어딨냐? 동력전지 가지고 아이템 하나 꺼내온 다음에 메인 미션 계속 이어서 하면 될 것 같아요. 전에 여기 한번 왔었다가 전지가 없어가지고 문을 못 열어서. 이 문을 열어야 되는데.
Now they're hunting me. These devices are missing power cells. I'll have to find power cells to get these to work. There, fits. I just have to slot in one, that's two. It's some kind of code. I think the old ones use numbers like this to indicate time.
1200, 1500, 1821이면은 시간인가? 12시, 3시, 6시, 9시, 12시, 3시, 12시.
Maybe there's some more information nearby. Looks like each dial has 4 positions. Maybe if I get each dial in the right position.
6시? 잠깐만. 12시, 3시, 6시, 9시, 0시. 됐다.
Now to check the door.
하나 열렸고.
Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps. Just need to install these power cells. That should do it.
안녕하세요.
Just one more.
하나는 뭐? 아, 여기 있구나.
There we go. The last one. These numbers. They must be related to segments of a circle.
각도인가 이거는? 도 270도. 아, 그다음에 360도 그대로 두면 되고 450도. 됐다.
Did it. Let's have a look at that armor inside.
고대 갑옷.
All right. Now let's see what we can do with this material.
저요? 민준이 안녕하세요. 드디어. 이건 소켓이 없네? 오, 지린다. 고대 갑바. 뭔가 좀 정신사납긴 한데. 저요? 저 키 작아요. 그렇게 안 커요. 오, 이거 반짝반짝거리는 거 간지난다. 잠깐만. 우선 혹시라도 전투가 있을지 모르니까 재정비를 다 해놓고. 그 다음에 기술도 안 배운 거. 뭐야, 어딨어? 아, 이거 왕 만나러 온 거구나. 근데 어디 갔어? 느끼하게 생기네.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
떳떳한 마라드에게 말 걸기.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be
얼마나
so
많이
humble.
왔을까?
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it.
마지막 전투인가?
Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Where are they coming from? The west? The jewels?
Look for cover. Don't get trapped. Ammunition and bandages, whatever you can find.
What did you want to talk about?
You were speaking of other blood. If you bring... Ah.
금속봇이 10개나 필요하네.
Till we... Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
물약은 못 사.
We're trapped now. The only way out. By the sun, the enemy is coming.
뭐야?
Roland's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep?
뭐 알아서 준비 잘하고 있겠지. 뭐 검토 안 해도. 딱 한숨 자고 나면은 이제 전투가 시작되겠죠. 되돌아갈 수 없습니다. 거의 뭐 서브캐도 많이 혼자서 많이 해놔가지고 제로로님 안녕하세요.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you rust after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
레벨 40. 근데 그러게 로스트는 왜 추방당했는지.
There are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
그건 아직 안 나왔네.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not with smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
다 죽이는 거 아니지?
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says! Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire! Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
Helis!
No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in a sun ring then.
이게 왜 안 터져? 아, 불화살로 터뜨려야 되나?
Why do you fight?
Accept your release.
firing, this bridge will go. Bridge can't take much more of this. Damn it. It's giving way!
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down!
I am chosen. You came from nothing. You will die on nothing. I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
None of this was meant to be, Helis. You made it happen. Followed your orders, butchered so many, and for what? To die on your knees, used like a pawn by a power you don't even understand.
You pity me?
Turn your face to the sun.
찔러. 뭐야, 왜 이렇게 약하게 찔러. 오, 물약이다. 아, 또! 아, 나 줄 잡는 거에 뭐가 있나봐. 꼭 줄 잡는 거에서 꼭 죽네. 아, 이거 올라가서 잡아야 되나? 아, 뭐야. 오, 뭔가.
Hold the line! Where do you need me?
Take up a cannon on the platform.
오, 한 머리 4발. 뭐야.
It fires on you, Nora.
아, 못 가지고 가네. 머리도 안 돼가지고. 잡았나? 데스 부린 거? 한 마리 방어.
This is where it is.
근데 약속 뭐더라? 다 오염시켜놓고 우리끼리 싸우면 안 돼. 오염이 안 되네? 완전히 오염이 안 되네. 나도 같이 맞는구나, 데미지가. 맞았어. 아빠 이거 좋아. 실드가 계속 실드 다 벗겨지면은 뭐야? 좀 있으면 충전되고 오래 가는데. 오! 화살을 못 만들어. 네, 알겠습니다. 알려드릴게요. 오, 뭐가 온다.
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
Tab?
By all mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they...
No, wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Tab. I've gotta go.
잠깐만, 얘 상이... 그러면 안 되는데? 나 재료가 없는데? 아 진짜 큰일 났다. 근데 화살을 그럼 가면서 재료 주워야지. 여기 많다. 유철목.
Can't be too prepared.
고급 상자까지 있어. 가서도 싸우겠지. 포장알바 아니 적재라며요. 아 근데 안타깝네. 추석까지 일했어야 되잖아.
Hades is transmitting.
와, 이 전쟁통에 축구가 뭐야? 아, 이게 생명 에너지를 흡수하네.
If Hades has started the signal, it must have gotten through the defenses. Nora, Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
깜짝이야.
Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. Knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
어디로? 아, 여기.
Aloy! It's Aloy! Well, you can see that.
We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
My fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right?
Right.
The metal devil must fall.
I should stock up. Last chance.
뭐야, 한 바퀴 돌았잖아.
Arrival of entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission.
저게 하데스야?
To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of entity has been accounted for.
스그리너 하나 잡는 거는 별로 어렵지 않아가지고. 뭐야, 이게 왜 이렇게, 업그레이드 버전인가? 위를 끌어, 얘들아.
More of them on the way.
All of you, focus on the new machine!
Prioritize entity.
실드 다 벗겨졌다.
Time enough to leave the machine. Keep them guessing!
입을 열어.
On your guard. The metal devil bolts more to its size.
Don't let them overrun us!
System threat imminent.
뭐야? 가이아다. 아, 아니네. 소백이네.
Master override armed. To activate state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
달별님 안녕하세요. 기계가 다 정화되는 건가요, 여기? 활과금님 안녕하세요. 보스전이 좀 시시한데?
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands
소백의 집이구나.
and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. but with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit.
황범님 안녕하세요. 부분 방송이 아니라 내용 보고 있었어요.
Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
플스에 워킹데드도 있죠. 근데 그건 스팀 게임으로도 있어요. 저는 구매를 아직 안 했지만. 자막 나오는 거 보니까 끝났네. 결국 기계로부터 지켜냈네. 로그라이크 게임이 뭐예요? 뭐 있다.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
이거 확장팩은 있긴 한데 축하합니다. 하데스를 물리치고 지구를 새롭게 탄생시키려는 가이아의 꿈을 지켜냈습니다. 세계의 상황은 메리디언에서 마지막 전투 직전에 딱 여기서 시작하네요. 여기서 저장이 된 거구나. 여기가 확장팩 부분이거든요. 나중에 요거 해도 되겠다. 이 상태에서 여기 진행해도 되겠다. 확장팩은 이미 구매했어요. 그래가지고 바로 진행해도 돼요.
died on Thunder's drum.
May the song
오늘은 이왕 한 거
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora.
계속 해보죠. 확장팩 부분도.
Bergrind, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
기계를 신처럼 섬기는 거. 새까만 무기다.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for, falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the demon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon.
기계들을
It
공분시키는.
frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and demons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
What
외락이
are
뭐야 근데
these
진짜?
Wericks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Eh, not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Wericks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Wericks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Werick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
잠만.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin, like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered, like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave, or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Araya's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Araya. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rats. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen
새로운
before.
기계?
Well, now I'm definitely interested.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak can tell me more about Araya or Thunder's drum. Might be worth a shot.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
Did your Werick come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the demon. But I was born here and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
멋있는 말이었어요.
Did your Werick come from...
No, but I was born a few of my old...
This daemon you talked about?
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Araya knows about this daemon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last until the Karja seek war again.
Well, I guess...
Good.
Right.
지금 퀘스트가
You can never stop pushing yourself. A Werak is only as strong as its weakest.
we deserve.
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood?
Yes. A sudden deluge. Without
이거는
lucky
서브
flood. I'd explain.
캐스트니까 그냥 대화 제낄게요.
Just north. Look all you like.
심부름 같은 걸 보고 이건 뭐지? 상인? 오! 블루블리? 여기 맵에서만 얻을 수 있는 자원인가 보다. 오.
You look well.
신규 아이템이네.
Silence by your eyes and your ears.
I rely on my shaman and my chief. But before else, I rely on
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Araya. To do that, I need to talk to her apprentice.
Outlander, wait,
to follow
wait a
the
moment.
north.
That weapon,
That-
but it could be improved upon. Far north, find that.
Get a rail.
어디지?
Bergman said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
아, 멍청한 말.
That must be Naltuk, looking out at
여기 있다,
the...
여기 있다, 여기 있다.
It looks like it's sending a pulse. Their signal. Naltuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the
노게를
daemon's
다줬다는 것
work,
같은데요?
to stop its
엘로제
spreading, if I
노게
can.
줘도 되죠.
But what can I do about these towers? In only a
물론
few weeks, they've
10렙까지는
sprouted throughout the cut.
혼자 캐릭으로 했겠죠.
The daemon's energy pulses from them, rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Aratak said this daemon was frenzying machines.
Look there, those with the purple markings.
아,
They
저게
belong to the
악마야?
daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have?
네,
Then
맞아요.
you know
그렇게
more than
하는
I
거죠.
do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
No. Those are new to me too.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
Will you tell me where Araya went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Araya wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
Alright, you want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is.
겁나 자신만만해. 이거 뭐야? 내 말이 감전됐어.
Interesting. Maybe I could override it.
저 열렸어. 강제 전환도 되는구나. 얘네 공격 패턴이 다르네. 업그레이드 되는 거죠. 김동률님 안녕하세요. 도켈 데스터.
You are quite the warrior.
어이구, 엉켰다.
Seems I can take care of the machines and towers. The daemon's next.
You claimed its power for yourself somehow. Perhaps Aurea should meet you after all. What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains. The ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine. A great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
Bergren told me you're Aurea's apprentice.
In her absence, I serve the chieftain and his werak as an advisor, a scout, a speaker for the blue light.
A lot of responsibilities.
I don't know if I can live up to Aurea's example, but I have to try.
오늘 제대로
I owe her
터뜨리셨던데.
that much.
아, 장난 아니야.
She took a chance on me. An aspiring shaman from the edge of the world. No one else would.
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the
얼음 속의
bodies of
기계
machines
사체에
in the
생겨나는
oldest
수정,
ice.
이게 돈이구나.
We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light.
오케이, 알았어.
How do I...
Go to the ice, then follow them, but be careful.
And I'll find Araya at the end of it?
No. She goes... If you see her, would you tell her...
아닌데 오늘 완전
Alright, I guess I'm off to the ice rasps.
한바탕 해가지고
Shaman's path.
난리던데 지금. 아이고. 아, 그 단차로 뜬 거예요?
These mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above.
뭐야, 상인이다. 와, 그렇게 멀다. 얘가 아, 이게 뭐야, 지푸라기네. 버스와비 같은 거네.
I'm pretty far up. The shaman's path must be... This must be one of the markers Natuk told me about.
뭐야, 이거 어떻게 작동시켜?
Looks like each marker points to another, giving directions.
아, 길을 알려주는 거 이게?
Guess I'm heading deeper into the cold, creepy ice cave. What's this chime for? To help guide the way with sound? If there's more, maybe my focus can find them.
또 양갈래길이다.
Not this way. Better go back after I grab this loot.
이쪽 길이 아니네. 잠깐만, 내가 이렇게 해서 왔는데?
Dead end. But at least there's stuff.
여기 양쪽 다 그치, 상자 먹은 데인데. 지금 아, 위쪽이 있구나.
Another marker. Good. Okay, that
아,
way
네,
then.
들어가세요, 오르카님. 오른쪽으로 가라. 빠져나. 아니네.
Wait.
아씨, 뭐야.
The chime. Not sure I saw this fork before. Not this way. But then, where?
여기도 막힌 길이고.
I see.
아, 위에. 길이 하나 더 있어. 완전 미로네, 이거.
Gotta be careful. Okay, through here.
아, 오우, 씨.
Yep, focus can pick up the chimes. Should help me find my way. There we go. Hopefully, I'm gonna get past the stars, one way or another.
한 마리. 오, 잠깐만. 상태 이상 안 먹혀. 뭐야, 안 주는데?
This isn't the way.
잠깐만, 일루에서 왔잖아. 나왔다.
Done with the cave. So what's next on this path?
미로처럼 만들어놨네.
How does this bridge work? Looks like it needs to fill up with water before I can cross. Around the bend we go. Now how do I cross this one?
다리가... 아, 이 앞에 이게 다리구나.
Down, then up. Down it is. There's the way up.
뭐 있다. 보라색 트. 이게 뭐지?
I need to pull the rope to move this thing into position. Okay, the bridge is filling up.
아, 오케이. 어어어. 물 계속 떨어지지. 왜?
Made it. Okay, time for more levels.
쪽으로 가라. 오씨. 야, 생겼다. 뭐냐 이거. 어떻게 올라왔어? 데이모스인가?
Urban wasn't exaggerating. There's definitely something new out here.
처음 보는
think it's
몹이다.
friendly.
저 오버워치를 안 해가지고 뭔지 몰라요. 오! 이 실드가 벗겨졌지?
Shields overloaded by that pulse from the
아,
tower.
저 레이더에 닿으면 벗겨지네.
It's pointing right towards those machine hells.
그런 거 같은데요? 인생이 떴다. 스쿠터 우선 강제 전환하고 그러네. 저거를 딱 쏠 때 벗겨지네. 바로 왔습니다.
I guess we're doing this, big boy.
굉장히 한번 싸워야 약간
machine, down. Now back to finding Araya. Which means I've gotta climb.
화살표가 좀 위구나.
I should be able to get up there. This must be the shrine Neltuk was talking about. Guess I should take some bugling.
찾았다. 이거
Sparkles. You can see why it's worth a lot.
카페.
Neltuk said Araya went past the shrine, into the mountain. I'd better take those stairs.
뭔가
ancient door.
그냥 되게
Maybe Araya's
픽 쏘는 것
inside.
같죠.
March 10th, 2046. I just spent 16 hours in here trying to install upgrades to improve efficiency for the central processing unit. Project Firebreak is going to need the brain power. Let's just hope I'll have enough of my own. Anita stayed with me the whole time. We got a lot done, but every time she brushed by and I smelled her hair, oh boy, I should just go to bed.
This is Director of Security Blevins resending the emergency supply order. Try reading it this time, okay? You weasels don't want me calling my people in SLC.
Those nodes on the floor must be connected to the door. Something. What am I supposed to do with these lights?
뭔가 퍼즐인가 보다.
These things turn, changing the flow of light.
이 빨간색은 뭐야? 이거는 어느 아, 저 빨간색의 묵각이.
Right.
아.
Let's see if the door's open.
혹시 다른가? 이번에는 여기는 거의 뭐 퍼즐 요소 같은 느낌이에요.
Out again. Maybe I can get back inside through that structure over there.
네, 들어가세요. 감사합니다.
Looks like I need to get to those stairs.
안녕히 주무세요. 저도 오늘 12시까지만 달리고 잘 거라서. 모닥불 여기 있다.
Not much higher to climb. Maria must be close. She has to be in here somewhere.
이쪽 방은 별거 없는 것 같아. 되게 꽁꽁 숨어 있네.
I ask again, as I've asked 1,000 times. Speak to me. What more would you have me do? Is there no prayer that will reach you? No mark that will break your bonds? Ah! I can't help you if you won't speak. A whisper is all I ask, to guide me. Who? No. How? How did you get here? The way was sealed by the spirit herself.
I used one of these. I could show you.
Yes, show me. Please.
저기 뭐 있다. 보라색.
Maybe not. But I'll bet the goal's the same. Get the light back to the source.
동물 조각상? 이렇게 해두면 안 되는데? 여기서 받는 애가 없네? 얘는 이렇게 가는 건가? 그러면 잘 생각해보자. 빨간색으로 가면 안 되는 것 같은데? 얘가 그냥 이렇게 쏘고 여기 못 봤네. 이걸 못 돌리나? 절로 보내지 말고 안 되네. 없네, 길이. 아이씨. 여기서 받는 애가 없고. 한번 돌려볼까? 일단 난관에 부딪혔어요. 절로 쏘는 거구나. 오케이. 그럼 얘는 받아서 됐다.
Auxiliary channel recovered. Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. Is someone there? Oreya? Oreya, I need you.
Unauthorized transmission. Return to scheduled task.
No, I will not submit. Oreya, the daemon is forcing me. Oreya, please.
Transmission terminated.
You brought the spirit's voice back. You heard it. The voice of the spirit calling to me from the heights of Thunder's drum. She was able to throw off the bonds of the daemon for a moment. Because of what you did. Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Aloy. Naltuk sent me. He thought that you could use my help.
He was not mistaken. You've been a revelation. Now I know for certain that the spirit endures. Perhaps together we can find a way to set her free.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I came all this way for answers, and so far, I haven't heard any.
It seems to me that you are the answer. But of course, I'll tell you all I can.
Bergren said you might know something about a man named Silence. That you may have had dealings with him at the Conclave?
When that name is spoken, secrets soon follow. Or vanish, as the case may be. Why do you want to know?
He's done some terrible things. But he's also helped me when no one else could. I don't know as much about him as I'd like to.
I would imagine his aid is very powerful. But it will not come without cost. Unfortunately, I am sworn to an oath of secrecy by the Conclave on this matter.
I get that. But you and I are trying to help each other, right?
Yes. But I would be breaking an oath, and that I cannot do.
You seem to have a history with this voice, this spirit.
She saved my life. Here, years ago, during the war with the Karja. A raid scattered my Werak. I was cut off, alone. I lured the enemy into the Rime Drifts, hoping to lose them in the mist, but they endured, so I took refuge in this cave. That's when I heard her voice. A wanderer, lost like me. A spirit of the blue light, yet sundered from it. She asked me for aid. She chose me. But I was in no position to help, not with the Karja after me. So she helped me first. By closing a door on the mountain below, one you must have opened to get here. Locked by means similar to those found in this room. It kept the Karja from reaching me. Safe from them. I was able to do as she asked.
The daemon. What do you know about it?
I spoke with the spirit many times. First here, then inside Thunder's drum. The last time, she told me she was under attack by something that could not be seen by mortal eyes. Something evil. She named it the daemon, and said it needed her power to do what it willed. And she begged me for help, to find a way to destroy her, if necessary, to keep it from using her.
본데, 그러면은?
That was 5 years ago. I didn't hear her voice again. Until today.
What kept you from the spirit, after it begged for help?
I went to Artok, hoping he could protect her. But the war with the Karja still raged, and before I could reach him, I was ambushed by the Mad Sun King's kestrels, and taken to Meridian in chains. I wasn't able to return to Thunder's drum until long after the liberation, not until last thaw.
Let's see if I've got this straight. We heard two voices. One you call the spirit, captured somehow by the one you call a daemon. Whatever this daemon is, it's related to the machines and why they've become more dangerous. I want to know how. Both the spirit and the daemon are on a mountain, Thunder's drum. So why don't we go there and figure out what it all means?
We can't. Thunder's drum is dangerous, more than you can imagine. The daemon has secured it. Besides, Artok won't let us go. As chieftain, he controls the pass to the mountain. And he can't be reasoned with.
Sounds like you need a new chieftain.
Ha! There's an idea that's certain to win us friends. Huh. You said you were a hunter. And I'll wager you're not an ordinary one. It's not impossible, even for an outlander. An Aratak couldn't refuse the challenge if you were known among the Werak.
Wait, me? Challenge Aratak? I don't want to be chieftain of anything, much less a bunch of Banuk that don't want me.
But you want to go to Thunder's Drum, don't you? You heard the spirit. She is suffering, tormented by the daemon. She longs to be free. And perhaps, when released from her bonds, she can give you the answers you seek.
I can't believe I'm agreeing to this.
Fine.
What do I have to do?
Get the Werak's attention to show the worth of your claim. Win at the hunting grounds. Kill bandits that prey on the cut. Or speak to my friend Sakuli. You help her, you'll definitely get noticed.
Is there a tall neck in the area?
Yes, near the frost figures. But it's been frozen in ice for generations. What does that have to do with anything?
It'll help. Trust me. Maybe even more than I thought.
If you say so. Do all you can. When the time comes for you to throw your spear at Aratak's feet, I will be there to back your claim. Until then, I'll be here to answer any questions you have about the challenge. Oh, and one more thing. In the box over there is a weapon, like my own.
Oh.
Take it. You may find it useful.
와, 기술도 뭔가 많이 얻었다. 무슨 시험이나 뭘 해야 되나 보네.
Breath is ice. Before I even breathe out.
아, 도적단을. 아. 오늘은 여기서 톨렉 하나만 꼬시고 맵 좀 열고 거기까지만 할게요.
Karja.
톨렉을 수리하고 강제 전환시키고 요것만 하고.
Hope she gets back soon. Need those things from the market. The Oseram that tried to kill our sentinels? Traitors, the whole tribe of them.
Functioning. If I could bring that tall neck back from the dead, I'd get noticed.
어디에 얼어 있는 거야?
Gotta put up a fight.
미국 근처인데. 아씨, 너무 멀리 왔다.
I thought they'd go on forever.
해. 아, 이게 평지가 아니니까 저 있는 딸피나만 잡으면 될 것 같은데. 그냥 내려가. 아, 졸라 답답해. 아씨. 어딨어? 불에 약하네? 근데 완전히 불이 안 붙어. 한 마리만 남았네.
That's the last of the scavengers. Should scan the tall neck.
아,
See
이게
how deep the damage goes.
얼어붙어 있는 거구나 이게.
Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it. Get it what's inside its head. Well, that fits. Sure hope it works.
어디 고장났어? 여기 아래? 잠깐만. 왜 여기서는 여기 있다. 이거 어떻게 수리할까?
Feels like if I blink, my eyes will freeze shut.
뭐 지문이 뜨는 것도 아니고 이걸 아까는 하나는 몹이 떨구긴 했었는데 한번 저놈도 잡아와야 되나?
Ready or not. 부품 하나 준 것 같다. 블랙 배열. 오케이. Found this.
여기도 있다.
Should have brought a cart.
근처에 몹이 하나가 더 필요한 것 같은데? 총 2개 같은데?
It's in better shape than it was.
차는 어디서 찾나? 여기 근처에 있나? 오, 30레벨 차. 저놈이 줄 것 같아. 딱 봐도 저놈이 줄 것 같아. 부품부터 떼내고. 우와. 너무 센데? 다 비껴지네? 저 뭐야? 얼음. 나왔다. 아니네? 저건가? 오씨. 나왔다. 아, 여기서 나오네.
Fascinating, if they weren't looking for me.
여기지.
At least no one's watching. 네. should wake you up. Easy now. Easy. Right, it's never easy. No way I'll be able to take a machine that big down.
저기 있다. 저기. 아, 너무 느려. 아, 놓쳤어. 저쪽으로 가자.
Jump onto the tall neck from here.
로봇이네. 지랄 맞네 진짜. 타이밍 맞춰서 가야겠다. 두 마리. 지금. 놓쳤어. 아이씨. 아, 이 새끼가 방해해서 그래. 아. 어디 갔어? 희한하게 도네. 아, 이쪽으로 와서 이렇게 내려가는 건가 보네. 기다려야지 뭐. Most likely. Okay, time to climb up to its head. 뭘 다녀, 다 했는데. 딱 12시 맞췄네. 딱 12시 맞춰서 톨레까지 했네. Okay. Breaking up the tower ought to get 이러면 이제 맵이 다 열렸기. 뭐야. 많이 열렸다. 거의 다 열렸네. 톨렉 하나로 끝나네. 확장팩이 분량이 되게 작은 것 같아요. 딱 보니까 느낌이. 비밀공유 레일 훔쳤기. 아, 어깨 아파. 저는 이만 오늘 여기까지 하고 자러 갈게요. 우선은 저장부터 하고. 그 용산까지 어떻게 가? 평일날 늦게까지 시청해주셔서 감사합니다. 다들 안녕히 주무세요. 이틀만 참으면 또 불금이다. 화이팅!